It's Thursday, and the energy is the High Priestess. And for some of you, this is going to put a female in the spotlight. This may be your daughter, could be a sister, a friend. This is usually someone who is single. For some of you, you may be dealing with people who you're able to confide in, or they can give you some kind of advice. This may be someone who has the inside scoop. They're in the inner loop, and they can give you the information of what's going on behind the scenes. So it could be some kind of advisor or counselor, someone keeping a secret. And there is something going on behind the scenes today, some kind of mystery or behind the scenes influence. Whatever this experience is that you'll have today, you may gain some type of enlightenment, get some moral guidance, get some psychological insight, and that may come through others, or it could be your own inner voice that is guiding you. Today, your emotions will play a large role in situations. And people can feel you out, whether you're speaking what you're feeling or not. There's this intuitive link that you have with others, and they will normally respond back in kind. They will respond to the energy that you're putting out, and that sets the mood for the atmosphere. And today, your relationships with women are going to change in some way. You're going to reevaluate the connection, or it's undergoing some kind of transformation. And this is in either your personal life or your professional life, or maybe both. But that tie to women, the link with other females, is going to change in some way. Now, this is a day that you are highly intuitive. And nevertheless, though, you have to monitor how you're feeling, what your mood is, because you can mistake your emotions for intuition. Today is a day where you feel very concerned about someone. There's this strong desire to protect someone you care about. And maybe you're going out of your way, or you're overcompensating in some way, and it creates some friction. It makes the relationship more challenging. It's also a day where you may greet an opportunity. There's something on the horizon that appears golden. But whatever this is, you'll need to read the fine print. It's not exactly as it appears. There are some strings attached to it. And you have to decide whether you want to get involved or not get involved. Now, for some of you, perhaps you're not in touch with your intuition. Maybe you're caught up in your head, or you're trying to be very analytical or very logical. You're not listening to what that inner voice is telling you. Maybe your intuition is blocked by preconceived ideas, biases, prejudices that don't allow you to open your perspective. Maybe on the other extreme, there's a lack of emotional control. So some of you may be insensitive or hypersensitive. It could be you are repressing your feelings, or there's a lack of emotion. Maybe there's too much reliance on what's going on out there to validate you or a circumstance. So maybe you're relying too heavily on the facts, the figures, without reading between the lines, the emotional aspect of a situation. You're going solely with the analysis or the logic or the rational thought. So, and some of you, maybe this is a decision to step away from masculine energy. Maybe you don't want to be involved with men. Maybe you're choosing to withdraw socially. Maybe you decided you wanted to remain single or celibate. Some of you, if you're unable to get out of your head, maybe you're too quick to change the rules in a situation. And particularly if it's going to suit yourself or your purpose. Maybe you're doing that to overcome a challenge, or you're trying to confuse somebody that you perceive to be a threat or competition. But if you start changing the game to suit yourself, you may find that today you invite some kind of drama that maybe you're not really prepared to deal with. So, again, if you're acting on any kind of bias or, it's based on some kind of dogma, you may find that you tend to manipulate people to serve a purpose. Or that's happening to you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is emotionally troubled, or they're just very shallow and superficial, or there's some mental health challenges, or they're self-destructive, or they're promiscuous. So a lot of emotional issues can come up today. But either way, you're going to have to reevaluate something. How you feel about a situation or a person, a belief you hold, a promise that you made or someone made to you, or a goal that you're actively going after. You're going to have to listen to your inner self so that you can see a situation more clearly in order to make the kind of decisions you need to handle something effectively. So your insight, your perception may be challenged today, or it may be rewarded depending on where you stand. So listening to that inner voice and recognizing it as a true line of intuition is going to allow you to handle something much more quickly and more effectively later.